Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Tonight, we're diving into some intense post-game reactions from none other than Caitlin Clark. After a tough battle with the Minnesota Lynx, Caitlin had some eye-opening comments about their play. Stick around because what she said might surprise you. As we know, Caitlin Clark is a fierce competitor, and she never holds back her thoughts after a big game. But this time, after facing off against the Lynx, her tone was different. During the post-game press conference, Caitlin praised the Lynx for their style of play. She said, "Their movement is incredible. The way they play is incredible." Now, this is high praise coming from one of the best players in the league. She went on to talk about how both teams play basketball the right way, emphasizing how they play up-tempo and share the ball. But here's the kicker. Caitlin wasn't just impressed with their movement. She went into detail about how the Lynx execute their game plan. "It's not sets all the time," she said. "They run great action, great ball screens." This kind of recognition shows how much respect Caitlin has for the Lynx, and it's a powerful moment where one star acknowledges the brilliance of another team.
Yeah, Caitlin, this is the only team you guys have lost to, is Minnesota. Obviously, they're one of the top teams. Are there things maybe you've learned specifically from playing this team in these two games that you guys can help you going forward?
Yeah, I think, honestly, I think they're the hardest team in the league to guard, probably. I think their movement is incredible. The way they play is incredible. It's how basketball should be played. I think our matchup is so good for... our matchup is just great for basketball, too. If you want to watch two teams that play basketball the right way, it's this. Play up tempo, you share the ball. It's not sets all the time. They run great action, they run great ball screen stuff, they space the floor, all five of them can shoot at all times. It's hard to guard, especially when they're running clear side pick and roll with feed. She demands so much attention, and then you're stunting you're guarding three three-point shooters with two people. There's only so much you can do, and Carlton makes us pay, especially there late, and we're closing out to her, doing our best. So I think for us, it's just you gotta play a step ahead. You know what they're gonna do. You gotta be over there earlier. And we had some possessions where we were really good, but at the same time, we gave up 34 points in the paint, and this is a team that loves the three-point line. So we got to either make them shoot more threes, we got to guard the paint a little bit better, but at the same time, we need to score in the paint more. That's not an area that we did well tonight, is we have to beat them in points in the paint, and we can't tie with them, so.
Last two, Jacob, don't fit.
I think it starts defensively. I think get a stop. It's going to be hard to win a game when they outscore you by 17 points in a quarter. It's impressive that we got it back to 1 point. And honestly, I thought we played really good in the fourth, and my turnover in transition is what I felt really kind of ended the momentum for us. I think it was 78-77, I got a block and a steal, and we were running in transition, and honestly made just a really bad read. I thought the girl was going to come over, she never ended up coming over, so I think defensively is where it has to start. Our first quarter defense was really good. Every quarter besides that was third quarter was bad. So I think just continue to get better, but we had moments, especially to begin the fourth quarter too, that were a lot better than other two. I think there's definitely a line. I thought it was frustrating. I thought I got fouled a couple times there in the second half on mid-range jump shots, and it happens. Sometimes they get called, sometimes they don't. It is what it is. I think I settled a little bit too much for mid-range jump shots, but like I said, I felt I got bumped a little bit, and I was honestly trying to shot fake them to get them to foul me. But I think I could have done a little bit better job controlling my own emotions, but I think it just started bad for us and then continued to snowball, and that's something we have to control a little bit better. Not only did we not execute on the offensive end in the third quarter, but I thought they destroyed us offensively. Our defense wasn't very good, so I think just improving in that area and just all kind of gathering our emotions a little bit better and finding better shots. I thought we kind of stopped playing in a way that made us successful in the first half, so just a good learning opportunity for us. I feel like we could have played a lot better, but yeah, I think there's a line, and sometimes your passion and your emotion can get to you, but that's never something I would ever change, or anybody on our team would change. So.
Go Chloe, then Christine.
Yeah, Caitlin, you mentioned, how everything started to snowball. Just what do you think you guys need to do to just stop the bleeding in that instance?
I think it starts defensively. I think get a stop. It's going to be hard to win a game when they outscore you by 17 points in a quarter. It's impressive that we got it back to 1 point. And honestly, I thought we played really good in the fourth, and my turnover in transition is what I felt like really kind of ended the momentum for us. I think it was 78-77. I got a block and a steal, and we were running in transition, and honestly made just a really bad read. I thought the girl was going to come over. She never ended up coming over. So I think defensively is where it has to start. Our first quarter defense was really good. Every quarter besides that was Third quarter was bad. So I think just continuing to get better. But we had moments, especially to begin the fourth quarter too, that were a lot better than the other two.
Chris.
That's all for today's update. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more basketball news and updates. See you next time.